Hey guys, welcome back to 5 Minute Coder. So we're doing Leet Code problem 49, group anagrams. So given an array of strings, strs, group the anagrams together, and you can return in any order. So basically what we have to do is, given this input, which is a list of strings, we have to group the ones that are anagrams. So eat and tea are anagrams, therefore they are grouped together. Basically, it needs to have the same composition of characters. So notice how I said composition of characters. So we know that what we have to do basically is to break down each word in the input string array into characters, sort those characters in a way to make a key, and then based on that key, when we're iterating through strs, we add it to that corresponding array. So what's step one? Step one is we have to make a hash map which has a key of string and the values of list of string, right? Because this is a list of string value. Okay, so how do we do that? So map string list of string, and let's call it map equals a new hash map, right? So this is the key and this is going to be the value. So what do we want to do now? We want to iterate through this input and get each word. So we can do that with an enhanced loop. So string word in strs, right? Because strs is a list of strings, so each iteration of that will just be a string. Okay, so now what do we want to do? We want to break it down into a character array. Right, so character array, let's call that chars equals word dot to char array, right? And then we have to sort these characters, right? So this will become our key because now it's sorted. And once we have that, we want to assign it to a new string. So we'll call it key. Right? So now that we have our key, what is the logic that we have to implement? Basically, we have to check if this key exists in our map. If it doesn't, then we have to add that key and then add a empty array as the value, so later on we can input into there. And if it does exist, if our key does exist in our map, then we add the corresponding word to that array. So if map dot contains key in our key. So notice how I put the exclamation point. This just signifies that this will, if this is false, right? Then what do we want to do? We want to put into our map this key as well as a new array list, right? And then what do we want to do? We want to get this key, right? And then add our word. Okay, so what's happening here? Say the first time in our first iteration, our word is eat. We make a key out of eat, and because it's our first iteration, the key is not going to be in our map, so we add it into our map. And then once we get to this line of code, because we just added the key, we know that this is not going to return null, and then we can add the word eat to the corresponding array, right? And how do we want to return our values? Basically, what we want to do is return a new array list with our map values, right? Let's see if this runs. Oh, arrays, yeah. Okay, so yeah, all cases are accepted. Great. So that was LeetCode problem 49. I hope you guys enjoyed and that it was quite concise and easy to understand. If you like this type of content, please subscribe and get ready for more.